A woman had been drifting in the river for 3 hours. With her hands tied behind her back, she couldn't even grab onto the rocks along the shore. Just when despair was setting in, she suddenly spotted the wreckage of an old aircraft ahead. Using the tremendous force of the rushing water, she desperately managed to grab hold of the plane's left wing. Below her lay a sheer cliff face. If she fell, there would be no chance of survival. To reach a safer position, the woman summoned every ounce of strength to climb onto the wing. But before she could even rest for 2 minutes, the wing began making ominous cracking sounds. Holding her breath, the woman slowly got to her feet. She knew there was no time to hesitate. In this critical moment, she successfully leaped onto the main fuselage. However, the intense physical exertion had left her completely drained. Fortunately, there was a protruding piece of metal inside the aircraft. She made her way over and quickly began rubbing the rope binding her hands against the sharp edge. But at this crucial moment, the aircraft wreckage, now unbalanced without its wing, began plummeting downward under the river's powerful current. In the final second, the woman managed to break free from the rope and grabbed onto the aircraft's deck with all her might. But the danger was far from over. The broken plane had become wedged between the cliff walls, and the slightest movement from the woman could cause the wreckage to break apart completely. Refusing to give up hope, the woman quickly looked around for anything that might help. She noticed a parachute hanging overhead. Carefully steadying herself, she reached up with one hand to grab it, but each attempt fell just short. Just as the woman finally managed to grasp the parachute, the aircraft wreckage could no longer hold together and completely disintegrated. Her body plummeted rapidly through the air. She immediately pulled the parachute cord mid-fall. Though the chute was somewhat worn, it was enough to save her life. Using the forest canopy to slow her descent, the woman still hit the ground with tremendous force, rolling for quite some time. Before she could fully recover, she suddenly felt a sharp, intense pain in her abdomen. During the descent, a tree branch had pierced through her body. To prevent infection, she gritted her teeth through the excruciating pain and pulled out the branch. Just as she was about to rest for a moment, she suddenly heard strange sounds coming from ahead. Following the sounds forward, the woman discovered something she would never forget for the rest of her life.